Day 11 completed of Marvelous March. Full women theme team. Happy Women's Day. Peace. How is it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the theme team. This is full women's only theme team. Happy Women's Day. Very belated Women's Day. Sorry, this is getting uploaded on maybe March 11th. And left. So we have Nidoking, the only female Pokemon. Gardevoir, only female. Salazar, only female. I forgot to change Gardevoir to only female. Salazar, only female. Vespiquen, only female. Indeedee, female. Meowstic, female. So I hope you guys will see the sets. Pause the video if you want to see them. Except for Gardevoir, everything is in this team is exactly female. And yeah, let's go into the battles. So okay guys, here we are in the first battle, and this is very late. It has been 3 days, and Women's Day is on March 8th. Sorry for the late upload, but yeah, let's play the first battle. At the start of the battle, my opponent's notice throw. I started with my Neo Queen. I went for Toxic Spikes. He went for Bulk Up. I went for Stealth Rock and Toxic Spikes. He went for Ice Punch and KO'd me. Now I sent out my Indeedee female. Went for Expanding Force. KO'd the throw. My opponent's notice Nidoking, and immediately switched out into his Clefable. I went for Expanding Force. And another Expanding Force and KO'd it. My opponent's notice Alakazam. Went for Nasty freaking Plot. I went for Hyper Voice. He used this Focus Blast again. I went for Hyper Voice, KO'd the Alakazam. My opponent sent out is Nidoking. He went for Sludge. I went for Expanding Force and KO'd it, and also that done 16% damage. Nice. My opponent sent out is Durant. Went for Horn Claws. I went for E-Force. Done 72% to him. He went for Crunch and KO'd my Indeedee. I sent out my Salazar. Went for Nasty Plot because I have Focus Sash. Crunch brought me to my sash. He died because of his life or damage. My opponent sent out his Lugia. Went for Flamethrower. He went for Roost. Let's make it fast. Went for Flamethrower. Hyper fast. I sent out my Vespiquen and he timed out. I have Toxic on my Vespiquen, so I would have won. Okay, let's go into the second battle. Okay guys, here we are in the second battle, and let's play it. Let's make it fast. Fast. Hyper fast. Okay. Okay. Dragons. Okay, Macarona. EQ. West. Dynamax. Okay. Finally I returned to normal. He went for Crunch. I landed my EQ, KO'd that thing. Skip some turns on this Smeargle thingy thing. My opponent is Mega Mewtwo. He went for Zen Headbutt and finally KO'd my Nidoking, but my Poison Point activated. Thank God for that, because I sent in my Vespiquen. He went for Zen Headbutt, KO'd my Vespiquen, got his Toxic. I went for Salazar. He went for Zen Headbutt, but I have a Sash and I survived. I went for Venoshock, almost KO'd it, but the poison damage KO'd it. Shuckle. Fast. Flamethrower. Normal. I went for Flamethrower, done 31% to him. He went for G-Max Resonant to set up his hell yeah. It is. I sent out my Meowstic female with competitive. Thank God. I went for Energy Ball and I got a crit. Thank God for that. Let's skip some turns. My opponent sent out his Thunderous. I got KO'd. Sent out my Indeedee. Got my Paralizade. I went for Expanding Force. Skipped chance. I got my Gardevoir. He went for Thunderbolt and I got paralyzed. I went for E-Force. And my opponent sent out Smeargle. He can't spore me. He went for Endure. But he went for Dragon Dance and went for E4 Hyper Voice and that's the the second battles, guys, in third. Okay, guys, here we are in the third battle, and let's freaking wait a sec. Haha, wait. At the start of the battle, I sent out my Nidoking, my opponent sent out Zoom, the Yan Mega. I went for Toxic Spikes. I forgot that he had a mono flying team. He sent out his Corviknight, the Tankaburb. I went for Stealth Rocks. My opponent used Bulk Up on his Corviknight. I switched into my Salazzle. I went for Flamethrower, but didn't carry it. Very cheap. My opponent went for Brave Bird and brought me to my shash. I wish I set up a nasty plot. Had set up a nasty plot. I went for Flamethrower. Killed the Tankaburb. My opponent sent out his hot air balloon. I went for nasty plot. He went for freaking defog of all things. I went for Flamethrower and carried the hot air balloon. My opponent sent out his flinch. Went for Shadow Ball. Dun, 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 dun. I sent out my Nidoking. My opponent sent out his went for Shadow Ball. I went for Poison Jab. He has exactly 25% health. My opponent sent out his Gliscor, the Batcore. Send out my Indeedee for Psychic Surge. My opponent went for Source of the Ants. Got his Poison Heal. He went for Facade and KO'd my Indeedee. I went for Gardevoir. Got my Poison Heal, but I Mega anyway to outspeed that thing and went for Expanding Force to KO that thing. My opponent sent out his Yanmega. I went for Expanding Force. He got his Shash. My opponent went for Tailwind, got his Speed Boost, went for Bug Buzz, done shit ton of damage to me. Went for E-Force, KO'd the Zoom. My opponent sent his Salamon. I went for Nidoking. He Mega'd, went for EQ. He went for DD. I went for Stealth Rocks. That will come into play. I sent out my Gardevoir, which got KO'd unfortunately. I sent out my Vespic Queen. He missed this Jonas thankfully. I went for Toxic. And he went for DC, done 70% to me. And got Rocky Helmeted. I went for Hex because I have it. And my opponent went for DC, KO'd my Vespic Queen. Thank God I gave the Vespic Queen Toxic, and he got fainted due to poison damage. I sent out my Miastic, he sent out his Chogekiss because of Stealth Rock, he fainted. Okay, let's go into the final battle. I keep calling them bonus battles. From here and now I'm gonna show 4 battles. Okay, here we are in the final battle and let's play it. At the start of the battle, my opponent sent out his Copperajah, I sent out my Nidoking. Some stuff happened. Sent out my Salazzle, went for Flamethrower, KO'd the Copperajah. My opponent sent out his Ferrothorn. I went for Flamethrower, but he switched on to his Heatran. I sent out my Indeedee, got the Psychic Surge up. Done some damage to him with Expanding Force. I sent out my Gardevoir, he switched out into his Aegislash. Expanding Force did nothing to that thing. I Mega'd my Gardevoir, went for Shadow Ball. Dun, 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 dun. My opponent went for Shadow Ball. I survived. His chance changed. I went for Shadow Ball. He survived. I sent out my Meowstic, went for Nasty Plot. He went for Sacred Stone, stupidly enough. I went for Dark Pulse, KO'd the Aegislash. My opponent sent out Mawile. I went for Expanding Force, KO'd the Mawile. My opponent sent out Heatran. I went for Dark Pulse. He went for Scorching Surge, but I survived it. I went for Dark Pulse, KO'd the Heatran. I went for Dark Pulse on the Ferrothorn. I got KO'd myself because of Life Orb. He went for Spikes, but that doesn't matter. I sent out my Salazzle. He endured. Waste. I went for Flamethrower, KO'd the Skarmory and the Captain. And that's the video for you guys. Guys, in the next video, please.
ਗੱਡੀ ਲੈਂਬਗੀਨੀ ਪੀਲੇ ਰੰਗ ਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਏ ਚਲਾ ਵੇ ਸਲੋਲੀ ਉਹ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਗੇਰ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ